welcome back to the channel. So, got a few days going of some pretty massive artists, so might as well continue it today with some Led Zeppelin. It's been a little bit since I've done a Zeppelin song, but there seems to be an endless supply of great hits of theirs, and even some deeper cuts. And so, this one for me, it sounds familiar by title. It's called You Shook Me. But it's one of those that doesn't necessarily jump out at me, but with a lot of Zeppelin songs, a lot of their titles I've found are somewhat generic or sometimes aren't even in the song at all. So once you actually hear the song, it's kind of an oh, that song moment. So I wouldn't be surprised once I get playing it if I recognize it almost immediately. But even if it ends up being a deeper cut, Zeppelin is, the drumming just goes without saying. It's epic drumming. And I want to play everything I can, so it doesn't have to be a familiar song, especially for a band like Led Zeppelin. So that being said, that's about all I got for an intro, because I'm not 100% sure what to expect, or even if I've heard the song, but I want to give it a try. So here we go. It's called You Shook Me by Led Zeppelin. definitely not a song that I'm overly familiar with. I might have heard it once or twice along the way, but definitely a very bluesy version of Zeppelin, which a lot of their original stuff is. Very enjoyable. The actual blues beat, pretty straightforward, but I don't know, you could probably tell I had a little bit of a grin on my face when it first started, just because that blues rhythm went on for probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and nothing really else changed. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, this is Zeppelin, so I'm expecting either a crazy tempo change or some crazy fills or just something that's going to come out of nowhere. And wouldn't you know it, here come the fills. So some pretty good ones in there. Definitely wasn't perfect. Got thrown off a couple of times, especially because I wasn't sure when or if it would even be coming. But when it did, didn't disappoint. Very, very fun. Overall, fun song to play. Like I said, relatively slow during the main rhythm, but it almost makes it more fun getting to some of those fills and faster parts, just kind of building up that anticipation. Plus, it's Zeppelin, it's classic, and blues stuff is always just, it's easy to get into, just kind of feeling the rhythm while you're playing along to it. So very, very enjoyable to play. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Like I said, something a little bit different that's not necessarily a huge hit, but I mean, again, with Zeppelin, you can't really go wrong. So if you did enjoy it, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate any and all that support. As I continue to play more and more music, there's probably going to be a lot more deeper cuts, just because I have a ton of hit songs that I have available yet to play. But I feel like I'm going to get to a point where there's so many videos out there that all I have left are the B-sides or the deep cuts, and so I don't just want to play those songs all the time necessarily, so I'll sprinkle them in here or there, and they'll end up being fun like this one, so no reason not. That being said, if you do have any other requests along the way, throw them at me. I'll give them a shot if I can. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow as always for another video, and have a great day. See ya.